Hello there. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. We are here for Sunday Nights Live. Welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here. We are going to work today with the two dies that I got, Delightful Doily and Paper Florist. So if you have your catalogs, hi Andrea. I will show you where they are in the catalog after we get started. I see everybody popping on. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Louise. Hi, Adelia. All right, so I've been having fun with these two die sets like I knew I would, and I wanted to share with you how to put these together. How a few ideas I have with them. Hi Marie, hi Eva, welcome everybody. And I hope you're going to enjoy these dies as much as I do. Okay, so let's turn down and see who won the card from last live. Hi Florence. And show you the monthly prize and a few other things I've got here for you. Okay, we're going to turn around. Hi, Olive. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to turn this back around. There we go. What do you know? Okay, so here is the card that I made last week, and we have a winner. Hi, Viola. And who is that winner? Hey, Sharon. It is Ina Nelson. Ina is one of my new YouTube followers. I'm not sure if she's subscribed yet. I did send her a message, and I let her know that she won this card and that I need her address before Tuesday so I can send it to her. I think it's such a happy, happy card. I call it a party on paper. Hey, Mary. Oh, my goodness. It's so wonderful to see your name. So I'm going to get this in a little clear envelope and get this sent to Ina once I receive her address. Now, since I love these bags so much, the 2023-2025 in color treat bags, I am going to, hi Debbie, I am going to show you how I decorated these with the doily, Delightful Doily, and the Paper Florist dies. Learning all these new names, I'm telling you. Before we go there, I want to welcome everybody who may be new. Of course, I'm welcoming all of you that come back every single Sunday and Tuesday. Hey, Jody. But I'm welcoming you to my channel here, Stampin' All Day with Bev, and reminding you of my name, just in case you're new, Beverlee Morales, and where I live, Tracy, California. So if you're close to me and you want to come to my open houses or come and check out my studio and find out more about me, just let me know. You can email me right here at mofun44@icloud.com, and we can get together. Hi, Karen. All right, so here is my May host code. So if you have an order to place and you want to place it with me, you can use this host code if your order is under $150 retail. If it's at $150 or more, do not use the host code. You won't need it because you are going to be the host and you are going to earn the free merchandise that Stampin' Up gives. You can shop with me at beverleystamps.stampinup.net 24/7. And you can also direct your friends that may not have Facebook to YouTube. My channel is Beverlee Morales Stampin' Up. Okay, let's turn. I marked it with yellow Post-its to page 165, here to the Paper Florist dies. Some people are telling me from my last little pop-up that they had not even noticed those dies, and they were very glad that I pointed them out. And then the other one that I had to have right away, page 163, Delightful Doily Hybrid. Now, I'm not going to use the hybrid part of it today. I'm going to do that on Tuesday because today I mainly wanted to show you how these, the doilies work through the die cutting machine because they're intricate. So I want to show you how they work, and I want to show you the easiest way to put your flowers together. So I'm going to first cut out a doily, and then I will show you the first project. Here is the main doily that cuts out all the little pieces. The hybrid piece is more of a solid doily that's absolutely gorgeous, by the way. And, uh-oh, where's my other acrylic? Let me get my other acrylic. And I am just so happy with these dies. So we just put it through as a regular die, nothing special. I do go forward and back just because I want to make sure that everything gets cut well. Then I turn it over. I see that it looks pretty good, so I'm ready to take all the little pieces out. You may want the die brush. I'm grabbing mine. I don't usually use it, but I do want to point it out. I don't use it with this die, I should say. But I wanted to point it out in case you wanted to. With your Take Your Pick tool now, there is a little attachment that works just like this does. This is the old die brush. And you just run it across your dies like this, and most of the pieces pop out very, very easily. See that? Most of them are there. So I wanted to let you know that if you don't have a die brush, you can get that attachment with your Take Your Pick tool. Okay, what's left over? You take your Pick tool and you just punch out the little pieces like this. They come out very easily. Thank you for sprinkling, Carol. Good evening. Hi, Deborah Rogers. And I'm just going to take a minute to get these out that didn't come out with the die brush. Friends saying hi to friends. I love it. So we had such a good time at open house this past Thursday. I was really happy because a lot of people got a lot of work done. You know, it's just as whatever is available to the person that comes, whatever time constraints they have, or whatever projects they want to work on. But a lot of people got a lot of work done, and I was so happy with that because they went home feeling very, you know, they got a lot accomplished. And so besides eating, which is always something we stampers do, Sweet Reiko brought a butter cake. Very, very sweet. I made popcorn. I have a popcorn machine, and I made really good popcorn. And then Gayleen brought banana nut bread. So we had fun eating, stamping, visiting, creating, and doing the make and take. Everybody was real happy with that, which made me happy. So isn't this doily beautiful? It's okay. You're not late. I'm really just getting started. And like I said, the other one is more solid. I told you I fell in love with the bags. The bags are the in colors, like I mentioned. So we have Boho Blue, Wild Wheat, which is becoming one of my favorites, Moody Mauve, Pebble Path, and Copper Clay. Each one of them is beautiful color. So I made one bag. The other day on one of my lives, I made an envelope bag like this, and I just wanted to remind you that all bags you can do that with. So that's what this is. It's simply scoring a 1/2 inch on both sides and the bottom, and then pushing in on the sides like this and on the bottom to create your bag. So you can make a bag like this, or you can leave them flat like this. I'm going to leave this one flat, and I'm going to show you the finished one. Look how precious this bag is. Oh my gosh, I visualized it, but when I started to put it together, I just, oh, could you see this at a little boy's, a baby shower, a wedding shower, just a gift, birthday gift for a friend, the plaid, the doily, the flowers, and the ribbon, just all together, really quick and easy. Oh my gosh. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So here we go. Here is how we start this project. I like to make sure that I look at the pattern around the edges and that I get the 2 points or the 4 points side by side and up and down so everything is even. You can have it like this and it looks a little crooked to me. So I just put it in like this. Now this ribbon is the variegated ribbon, and look how beautiful, because it's white and blue, it looks with this doily. Oh my gosh, and this bag. So I'm just going to cut off a piece with my ribbon snips. And as I've told you before, whenever you have an item that has holes in it, use those holes for a place to put your ribbon. Grab it like that, pull it through, and go around to the other side and put it in and grab it through. I don't have my watch on today, so I don't know if I started a minute early or a minute late. I was watching the clock on the wall. I forgot to plug in I forgot to charge my watch, and so that's usually how everybody says, wow, you're so prompt. Well, I watch my watch, and today I didn't have it. So if I was a little bit off, it was because I was looking at a regular clock on the wall. Okay, so I'm just going to tie my bow. And there we have it. It's so cute. This project is simple, but I did want to show you how to make the flowers. I know I talked about them in the little pop-up, but I didn't actually make them in front of you. I showed you some made already. All right, so I'll cut those. If they're not the right length when I'm done, I'll cut them again. Okay, so that's done. I can put my glue on the doily. And the doily is awesome because it has these wide areas right here, and then this wide ring right here. So my point of tonight's video is to show you how to easily work with these items. And then the glue will hold down that whole doily just like that. Okay, now let's go to the flowers. I am going to use Bubble Bath. And, oh gosh, what's this color? Seafoam. The Lemon Lolly. Aren't they soft? Look at the white with them also soft. The Fresh Freesia and the Wheat. On this bag, I'm going to use the Wheat, the Bubble Bath, the Soft Sea Foam, and the Lemon Lolly. I'm going to use these. Well, I'm going to use a little bit of white too for the centers. Okay, so let me get my machine up. I just need little pieces, I think. So let's see if I can get what I can get on this piece here. Here are the dies, and I'm going to use this one for this project. Cut it a little too short, I did, so let's see this piece here. Yeah, it'll fit on that piece, so we'll get that one ready. And then this piece, I just need a small piece of the Lemon Lolly. Hi, Roseanne, it's okay. I'm going to use this one twice. I'm going to use it on the lolly, and I'm going to use it on the wheat. So let's see here. You know, the other reason I love these dies so much, I'm realizing that I can use them on a lot of scraps. And then for this piece here, this is the soft seafoam. I'm going to use the stem. Okay, so let's get my machine up here and get these ready to go through it and show you how to put these guys together. Okay, let's see what we can fit on here. I've got the stems. I have the wheat, one of the flowers, and that's it. I've got to use this one twice, right? 1, 2, yeah, that's it. So the top. And I don't have to tape anything down because there's not an image underneath them. And if they move, they're fine as long as they're on paper. Okay, so let me show you this. The other thing I like so much about them. So far, they have just been popping right out of the dies, and so I don't need anything to poke them out with. See this? They're just popping right out very easily. So that is awesome. Okay, and then I need one more of these for this project, so let me get that in another color. I did the wheat, so I'm going to do the lemon, lemon lolly. Okay. I need to put my dies back. I get paranoid. After, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, I almost lost a die, and I got really, really worried. So now I'm trying to have the good habit of putting them back where they belong so I don't lose anything. Okay. So there's that one. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the bubble bath. There's 4 little flowers, and I'm going to take my, hi Linda, I'm going to take my glue. Oh, I forgot to do the white dots, darn it. I'm going to take my glue and put a white, turn that one over, some glue right in the center of these 3. Well, I'll do all 4. I'm going to have to cut out the white little dot. I forgot to do that. I don't think I have any cut out in advance. No. So let me do that real quick. And remember, that is this little guy right here, and it cuts out 4 of them. Hi, Marcia. Hi. I'm going to do that over here real quick while that glue is setting up. Okay, so I have my 4 little centers here. All right, so I just take the 2 largest and I alternate the petals. Nothing different than I've always taught you in the past. When we're doing flowers, we alternate the petals. And then same with the small ones. Just go back and alternate. And the more you put on, the more you pile on top, the fluffier your flower will become. So you can do more than 4 if you want. You can do more. You can do it twice if you want. That's fine. Okay, now this one, these we're going to roll. And once you've got them rolled up, you're just going to put a little glue on the end and let that set up so it doesn't unroll on you. And then you're going to smash down the little cut pieces here, and that will make your blossom. They're so cute. So I just roll that, and then I put the glue on right here and let it set up while I roll the other one. Hi, Marcia. And then these flowers are going to go on this stem. Now there's also little tulips that will go on that stem if you wanted. I can show you that while this glue is setting up. I happen to have a couple of tulips cut out, so the die cuts out 3 tulips at once, so it's perfect for this. Hi, Jocelyn. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to let that set up a second. All right, now this one has been setting up, so I'm going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to take the putty end, and I'm going to grab one of the little centers here that I cut out and set it. Oh, it's upside down. Set it down. Look how cute those are. Once they are set up, then you can just pull your petals up like this. And these are for 3D items. If you're doing a card, which I will be doing, like I said, on Tuesday, you can leave them flat so you don't have all this dimension and pay more postage. Look how cute they are. Okay, so the tulips, I'm not going to put them on because I'm not using them on this card, but they would just go right here behind the stem. I'll put it on here so you can see better and see how cute they are. Oh my gosh, they're just adorable. So I would put a little bit of glue behind each green top and then stick these tulips right under there like that and have them stick on, and they are just as sweet as can be. You talk about an easy card, a white card with a focal point center and these on there with a little bow, and you're done. So, so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to squeeze this glue since it should be tacky. I'll let that one sit a minute. And then I'm just going to hold this flower and pull back the cut pieces. Okay, the tighter you roll these up together, the smaller your flower will be. But see how easy that was? So the tighter, the smaller. If it's loose, it's going to be a little bit bigger. So this wheat, I wanted to show it because this color has amazed me. It really has. And somebody said it at open house too. It's a very, okay, I see 2 colors in this color. I see a green and a gold. So it just works with so many different things. I think that's why I like it so much. I've been using it with leaves, just all kinds of things, and it just dresses up your work. It's a very, very beautiful color. Okay, so now we're going to take our silicone mat, because our areas on these 3 toppers are not that big. So when you're putting glue on them, you want to work on your silicone mat. So if you get glue off, you don't get your paper that you're working on. See how I just flipped that over? If I wasn't on my silicone mat, it would be on my grid paper, and I see that glue, I would have glue and a sticky mess on my work. So here it's going to dry. See this shiny part? I can just, because it's dry, I can just run my finger across and all the glue is off and it's clean again. So the silicone mat, here's the code. There's something you really, really, really want to have in your toolbox. Okay, I'm letting this set up just a second. You can use mini glue dots instead of glue if you would rather. And then I'm going to pull these petals up so I can get it on the topper. And that really helps to have this glue set up so they don't keep falling off. I really didn't give it enough time because we're live. So when you're at home, just give it enough time. And do you know how to tell when it's set up? It gets clear. Instead of being white, it gets clear. Okay, this one needs to be lifted just a little bit. And then you're going to push down on those guys and get it to stick. Look how cute that is. It's not dry yet though, so just got to be careful with it till it's dry. Okay, let's come back over to this bag of cuteness. Hello, Irene. And we can just stick this in just like that. There's a little bit of glue behind the pink, the bubble bath flower. So I can just pull that down, play with my bow. Remember I said I would probably have to trim that ribbon a little bit. I'm going to have to. So I grab it and I fold it in half with the mountain on top. And then I just cut it an angle. And then I have my little V's at the bottom there. This one was just cut off the spool, so let me do that again. Fold it in half, mountain, and then cut it an angle, and you have your little V. Is that not the most adorable bag? And I know that some of you have ordered them already, so you're going to be super, super happy that you have these bags to give your gifts in, I believe. Super cute. Okay. So what else? You can take other mediums. You do not need to just use paper. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me cut a piece here. Okay, I have a piece of felt. All right, so now with my dies, I'm going to go to this die here, and I'm going to cut it out twice. Actually, well, I am going to cut it out twice, but you can cut it out 3 times in 2 different colors, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So I got white. I only had white felt, so that's what I used. But you can get it in colors already. Hear the cracking? Crack, crack, crack. That is the blades of the die going through the felt. And look how easy it cuts through felt. I'm going to do that one more time. And I've cut out 6 petals. All right, in advance, I cut out another die full, so there was 3, but I only used 2 of them. And I set them in a little bowl of water with Old Olive Re-Inker, and they turned this color, almost like a pool party green. I really, really like it a lot. So pretty. So I dyed my own felt since I only had white. Now I'm going to grab my heat gun, my glue gun. And these petals have slits in them. So I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I'm going to ignore all the little, what do we call them, spider webs. And I'm just going to put glue there, and I'm going to cross this over onto the glue and let it set up. I did try to use mini glue dots for this, and it did not work. They kept coming off. So I just went to the hot glue. But you can also do this with paper, and the mini glue dots will work with that. And I'm going to show you that too. So here's 3 done. I'm going to put a little bit more right there. And then where's my silicone mat again? Because the silicone mat also handles the hot glue. And put these together like that. A little bit more under here, and put that one together like that. Okay, set it aside. And do that to the other 3 as well. I was telling you guys that I was excited for these dies because I'm a 3D person. I like to make home decor, decorate boxes. 3D items is, just different things. And I knew that these flowers would be perfect for that. And we could use them just so many different ways. So let's put glue. Now that it's crossed over, I'm going to put glue there where it's crossed. And then what do? We alternate the petals, right? Okay. That one looks cute like that. And I've got one more, so let's see if I should put it on or not, or move one. I should move one and then add this one. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. And then we have this cute, where did it go? There they are. The cute die that makes the centers. I think they're called stamens. You can do this out of fabric as well. I'm going to show you one done with fabric. And look at that. How pretty it looks on the white. I'm just going to do this one with paper and stick it right there. How do you guys like this so far? Oh, good. I see hearts. Okay, so these petals, I'm going to do the same thing. Cross over where the slit is. Bend it up just a little bit. And those are going to be my leaves. There are leaves in the die set, but I wanted to show you many different ways we can use this. Okay, so now again, you guys know now what to do. Put more glue on the top. And then just glue it right back here so it hangs over farther than the white ones because it is the leaves. And then, now I'll take away all the little spider webs. I got my magnets. I got these from Amazon. I told you guys that I love brooches. I just do. All my friends know it. You can just take a snapshot of that and type it in the search engine in Amazon, and you'll get a 24 pack of these magnets that I use for my clothes because I don't want to make holes in my tops. You pull off the backing. It's very, very sticky, and you stick on your project. You pull off the magnets from each other. This goes inside your top. This goes on top of your top, and you have a beautiful summer brooch to wear with your cute tops. Isn't that adorable? Now this one, I used fabric in the middle, a black and white polka dot fabric in the middle. See that? So now I've got 2. One might be a giveaway, you think? And then look at this one. And they're magnetic, so you can just put them on anything that's tin. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, which die is that? That is this die. This one right here. And the leaves in the die set, this one, I've got 2 leaves underneath the baker's twine, and this one. Now this one was fun too because you can cut it down and make it the size you want. So this brooch I just thought was absolutely adorable. There's the little stamen right here in white also, and then a little circle that I cut out with the die that's in the set that's a circle. And like I said, I only had white felt, so I colored it with my blends. So yes, you can just go get some felt at Walmart or anywhere. It's very inexpensive, and you can have brooches for days, whatever way you want to make them. Aren't they cute? Awesome, Florence. I'm glad you like them. Okay, so what else can we do? And I showed you the white flower, which is this one. So I showed you this one here. This one, I don't think I've put one together for you yet, but it's the same exact way, 2 large, 2 small. Glue in the middle, put the 2 large alternating the petals, the 2 small on top alternating the petals, and you get another flower. Let me show you what I did with that. So here's what we've done so far. Wouldn't this be a cute gift in here? I just thought of it. Wrap it in tissue and give brooches in this bag. Oh my goodness. Okay, that would be a good one. So, do you have a picture frame laying around that needs decorating? I had this picture frame in my stamp room, not using it at all. This not even has a, let me move these things out of the way. Doesn't even have a picture in it yet. I'm trying to get the bottom corner for you. But here are all the dies. The centers, let me point with this. There's the centers, the different leaves, this one, and this one. The different flowers, this is mauve, this is Moody Mauve, Fresh Freesia, Basic Black, Basic White, and I used Old Olive for all of the leaves. But then look at our little friends here. Our little dragonflies. I'm always telling you, when we get those embellishments, look at the little ladybug. Do you have those? They're not available anymore, but if you got them when I showed them to you back when, then you have them. Now, sadly, this is my last ladybug, but I'm really glad that I put it on a frame because it's my last one and I'll be able to look at it all the time. I plan on putting my great-granddaughter's picture in here, Luna's, because that girl is a character and the faces she makes, so I just want to put her picture in here, and I think it's going to be adorable. So I've showed you how to put them all together. You know how to cut out the leaves. I will show you this here, this one here, this leaf. Let me show you how cute that one can be. Let me get my machine out here again, and we're going to get the soft sea foam and that leaf and the acrylic. Where's my acrylic? Keep losing my, is it on? Oh, nope, it's on here. Okay. Run that through. So I was thinking, this is a big leaf, or sprig is a better word for it. So how could we use that? See how they just pop out? Just love it. Okay, so how can we use that in different ways? Well, take your paper snips and cut it off right about there. And then you can add, let me see if I have a small one. I don't have any more cut out. You can add one of the small flowers right there on top. Let me just do a tulip just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. See there how cute that is? So one of these, or one of the smaller flowers on just the stem and the 2 leaves. Then these, since it's cut off, I just cut a bunch of them off, the whole stem. And some of the flowers can be smaller because you don't need to layer them to make them as big as I did. And all of the leaves in the die set were too big. So when you have a smaller flower, for instance, this one, and you want a little leaf just showing out like that, you can use these just by doing a little surgery and cutting it up. So the possibilities are endless with these flowers and with these dies. The doily, you can just cut it out for doilies when you're having tea, but you can add it to your cards. And I made one card that I am going to save. I'm not going to show it to you on Tuesday. I'm going to save it for my class that I'm going to have June 23rd at 10 o'clock in the morning. I use this, and if you want to come, there is still room. Just let me know. And what you have to do to come, the price of the class is buying this, the Daisy Bundle. So the Daisy Bundle is the requirement. If you already have the Daisy Bundle and you still want to come, you can purchase something else at the same price or more as the Daisy Bundle, and then bring your Daisy Bundle with you to class. But we are going to be, I'm going to marry this doily with that bundle for that class. It's really pretty. So, okay, I hope you got a ton of ideas, and that's just the beginning, ladies. I hope you got a ton of ideas with what I showed you today. I don't know if I can get the picture frame in here. It's so big. It's a 5x7. If it's a 5x7 picture in here. Let's turn it this way. Just a reminder of all the flowers on the frame before I go. Thank you, Kathleen. All right. So are there any questions? I think I missed what? Luna will look so precious surrounded by those beautiful flowers. Yes, she will. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you Tuesday at 2, and we will continue on with these gorgeous doilies and flowers. You guys have a nice night. Good night.